Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lee right here. This is Lee's take on on his top five all time compared to Allen Iverson's top five all time, right? You see, I gotta keep touching the screen to keep it lit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this video lit too. And the reason I'm doing this video because growing up, like AI, Allen Iverson was my guy. Pause. Right. Since I was like, let me rephrase that. Since his freshman year at Georgetown, when I first seen Allen Iverson play, back in it must have been like February or March. It had to be February or March of '95. Right. That was Allen Iverson freshman year at Georgetown. Right. So I remember being at my father's house. It was me and my father watching Georgetown. I can't remember who they played, but Georgetown was playing somebody. It had to be somebody in the Big East, most likely, right? And I seen this little guy, right? And the thing that drew me to that little guy on the court was that when I played ball, I was one of the smallest guys on the court. Not the smallest, but one of the smallest. So I'm like, yo, look at this little nigga on the court. This little nigga mad fast, and he getting buckets. If you don't know, buckets mean baskets, right? I'm like, yo, this nigga getting buckets right here, right? So I'm like, damn, yo, this nigga could play. This nigga fast. This nigga could score. This nigga the nigga had swag on the court. You know what I mean? Like that and shit, right? So I followed this player. I continued to follow this player towards the ending of the season, towards the beginning of the next season, towards the 1995, 1996 Hoyas, his sophomore year. And when he played, when Georgetown played Georgia Tech, I remember it was November '95, right before Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving Eve. It was the NIT tournament. You could find it on YouTube. Just go to search and put Georgetown versus Georgia Tech, Iverson versus Marbury. And I'm from New York, so Stephon Marbury was that dude from way back. Stephon Marbury was that dude in New York since the early '90s, since his freshman year at Lincoln High, right? So I'm like, yo, let me see how this nigga Allen Iverson play against Stephon Marbury. Stephon Marbury, that was my guy too, pause. Back in 93, 94, when he was getting all that media attention, when he was at Lincoln. Like when they played, when Lincoln played, I think it was Martin Luther King in 94, the 94 PSAL championship. And Marbury lost to Martin Luther King his junior year, but Stephon Marbury was my guy, right? Stephon Marbury was nice, pause, right? So I'm like, yo, and I followed Marbury 94, 95 when his senior year at Lincoln, and I saw the game, the PSAL game when Lincoln played Robeson for the PSAL championship. And Marbury finally won the championship, right? His senior year in high school, right? So 95, let's fast forward to the NIT game, Marbury versus Iverson. Like I said, you could search it on YouTube. They got it. Georgetown versus Georgia Tech. You got to type in Georgetown versus Georgia Tech, Iverson versus Marbury, and the game was like about an hour and maybe 40 minutes, right? But I watched it when it was live back in '95, back in November '95. So I wanted to see how Iverson play against Marbury, right? And Marbury did his thing, but Iverson got the best of Marbury that day. And eventually, as they would meet in the NBA, Iverson always got the best of Marbury. Marbury is my guy, Iverson is my guy, pause, but I never seen Marbury get the best of Iverson. I always saw, every time they met up in the NBA, and they played against each other, Iverson always got the best of Marbury. Iverson always had 30 or more, and Steph would have like 20, 25, maybe 30 here and there. But they both is nice. Both of them niggas is nice on the court, right? So let me stick to the script, right? So I seen Iverson get busy, right, against Marbury and Georgia Tech. He was on Georgetown, and eventually both of them would get drafted in the 96 NBA draft. Iverson was number 1, Marbury was number 4. But that draft got to be like one of the best drafts. There's an argument. People say the 03 draft was the best with LeBron, Carmelo, and Dwayne Wade. And there's a few other players, but they're not coming to mind right now. Some people say the 84 draft was the best because Jordan was in it, of course. That's the greatest player of all time. Some will argue and say it's LeBron. And who else was in that draft? I think Elijah Wan was in that draft. I think Barkley was in that draft. Patrick Ewing was in that draft. Patrick Ewing was in the 85 draft. Patrick Ewing also came out of Georgetown. He went to the Knicks. But the best draft that I ever witnessed had to be the 96 draft. Come on. You had Iverson, Marbury, Kobe, Steve Nash, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Marcus Camby. You know what I'm saying? A few others. Let me get back to the screen. Right? A few others. There's a few others I'm missing. Like I said, Steve Nash, Eric Dampier, what's the boy that was on the Lakers? Derek Fisher. Antoine Walker was also in the 96 draft. Damn. Matter of fact, if you want to know, if you're a basketball fan and you want to know who came out that 96 draft, just go to YouTube, search, and type in NBA, type in NBA 1996, type in NBA 1996-1997 NBA rookie game. And make sure it's the video that's like an hour. You can watch the highlights if you want. Like if you don't got enough time and you just want to see the highlights, you can watch the highlights. But try to watch the whole game. Try to watch the video that's an hour. Like I said, the NBA rookie game, 1996-1995 NBA rookie game, and put whole game, right? And try to get the video that's an hour and like 40 something minutes, maybe an hour and 50 minutes. That game was dope. Iverson won the rookie game MVP, and eventually he go on to win the rookie of the year. And like I said in my VJ, like I said in my my video with VJ Edgecombe winning, projected to win NBA rookie of the year. Iverson dropped 30. I thought it was 31, but I went back and looked and it said he dropped 30 his debut as a rookie, his first game as a rookie. And VJ Edgecombe, I thought he had 33, but I went back and looked and it said he had 32. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe is dope too. VJ Edgecombe, let me give a shout out to the Sixers on their victory tonight against the Boston Celtics. Even though VJ Edgecombe only had 6, he played good. He only had 6 points, but he played good. Tyrese Maxey, of course, got it done. His next kid, Justin Edwards, hitting mad threes. They had Quentin Grimes on the court. Kelly Oubre played great defense down the stretch. Played great defense on Jaylen Brown and Derek White. That's two of Boston Celtics' premier players. Unfortunately, Jason Tatum was out. Jason Tatum didn't play. Jason Tatum didn't play. He's out until, say, All-Star break with a torn Achilles tendon, right? So let me get to this video. Let me get to this video real quick and put y'all on to why I'm gonna let AI say his top 5 all time, and I'm gonna give my top 5 all time by position, by positions, pause, right? So let me get back to this right here, right? So eventually, Allen Iverson will go on to have a significant career in the NBA. He's a Hall of Famer. But let me get to the video right now. Let me stop lollygagging and get to the video.
Top 5. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal.
Steph Curry.
Absolutely.
That's
Never
the top
seen
five.
nothing like it before in my life.
Top five.
Okay, all right. We got it. AI just gave his top 5. AI said his top 5 is Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and I think he said Shaquille O'Neal, right? And I could agree with Al Iverson, but I'm going to tell you my top 5 all time. I'm going to go by position. At the center, I'm going to have to go with Shaquille O'Neal. I agree with AI on that, right? Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant force in the league. He's top 5. Power forward, I'm gonna go with Tim Duncan. Yeah, he got 5. During his career, I didn't really like Tim Duncan. Because I couldn't relate to him. He was like 6'10", 6'11". He played a forward position, power forward position. It was him and David Robinson, the Twin Towers in San Antonio. But during his career, I didn't like Tim Duncan game. I couldn't relate. I was only like, at the time I was like, during his NBA career, I was like 5'9", 5'10". I'm about 5'11" right now. But when Tim Duncan was in the league, I was a short dude. I couldn't relate to his game, his post-up game. And he was a fundamentally sound player. And he went by the basics, but he was a great player. He got buckets. Him and Kevin Garnett had a lot of rivalries when the San Antonio Spurs played against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Eventually, those two teams would meet in the playoffs over the years between the late 90s to the mid-2000s, till up until the time when Kevin Garnett got traded to the Boston Celtics. And, they were rivals during that time period from the late 90s to the mid-2000s until KG went to the Boston Celtics. But my power forward would be Tim Duncan. My small forward going to be Kobe. Kobe got 6 rings. Kobe was a killer. You know what I'm saying? My shooting guard would be Michael Jordan, of course. Michael Jordan was a killer. Everybody knew it. And my point guard would be Steph Curry, right? So I'm gonna line it up with how AI lined it up. Michael Jordan, of course, is the greatest of all time. Kobe Bryant, I agree with Steph on that. I agree with Al Iverson on that. When he say LeBron James, I gotta disagree. I think Tim Duncan is a better team player. I think Tim Duncan, not necessarily a better all-around player, but I would rather Tim Duncan on my team than LeBron James. And the reason I'm saying that is because I already got Michael Jordan and I got Kobe Bryant. What the hell I need LeBron James for? That's why LeBron is not on my team. Once you got Michael Jordan, you got Kobe Bryant, you don't need LeBron James. Me personally, I feel that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James, a better player than LeBron. If I want somebody to take the last shot, I'm putting the ball in Michael Jordan's hands, right? Over LeBron James. So basically, I'm telling you, I feel like Michael Jordan is a better ball player than LeBron James, right? I'm going with Kobe Bryant over LeBron James too, because Kobe Bryant is Michael Jordan 2.0. Like if I want somebody to take the last shot with confidence down the stretch, I'm going with Kobe Bryant over LeBron James, right? I feel Kobe Bryant is more of a killer on the court than LeBron James. And of course, I'm going with Michael Jordan as more of a killer than LeBron James on the court, right? So I'm going with Tim Duncan over LeBron James, right? Steph Curry, I could agree with AI on. When I say AI, I mean Allen Iverson. I don't mean artificial intelligence, because I gotta say that because now in the algorithm, when you say AI, they think you're talking about artificial intelligence. But back in the day, back in the late 90s to the end of his career, when you say AI, you was talking about Allen Iverson. But I could agree, Steph Curry is a killer too on the court. Unfortunately, Golden State ain't having a good season this year, but Steph Curry got like 4 rings. And I agree with AI on this too. Shaq is one of the most dominant force in the league that the league has ever saw. So I basically can agree with Allen Iverson on every position, pause, except him choosing LeBron James. I'd rather go with Tim Duncan, because if I got like I said, if I got Michael Jordan and I got Kobe Bryant, what the hell I need LeBron James for? You know what I'm saying? Right, basically. So I just did this video just to show why I can relate to AI on the court, right? And I gotta say this. I've been an Allen Iverson fan since early '95, before the tattoos, before the cornrows, before the hip hop, all that the hip hop aura. When I first watched Allen Iverson play back in early '95, I didn't even know he liked hip hop. I didn't even know he liked Biggie. I didn't know he liked Pac. I don't know if he liked Pac, but some people say that, but I didn't know he was in the hip hop scene. I didn't know he was messing with hip hop like that. I didn't know much about him until he got to the NBA. But like I say, I've been an Allen Iverson fan before the tattoos, before the cornrows, before the hip hop aura, before the marijuana smoking, the liquor drinking, the Benz driving, the Bentley driving, before all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. Yo, let me give y'all a rundown, right? My name is L. You could call me Lee. This is Lee's take on his top 5 compared to Allen Iverson top 5 all time, right? You can find me on IG at LHenny929. You know what I'm saying? You could DM me, leave me a message. Let me know how you like my videos. Let me know how you like my content. Let me know if there's anything I should work on. Just let me know. Just DM me, or you could pause. You could message me on TikTok at LHenny929, or just go to the search and put capital L, capital BIZ. You can find me on TikTok there. You can send me a message. Let me know how you like my videos, how you like my content. If you feel there's anything I should work on, just let me know. You can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at LBiz8. You can message me there too. Let me know if you like my content. Let me know if anything you think I should work on. I'm on Facebook, Leon Henry, capital LEON, space, capital HENRY. You know what I'm saying? It's the one when I got the black stocking cap on. There's other Leon Henrys, and I got 2 other Leon Henry pages that were hacked. Hopefully the one I'm active on don't get hacked. Well, I figured out some ways to avoid that. What else? I gave y'all my social medias. You could if you like my content, you could cash at me, send donation, hashtag LHenny929. Send whatever you want. $1, $5, $10, $20, $25, $50, $100. If you want to send 1,000, go ahead. Be my guest. I'll gladly accept. You could if you want to PayPal me, $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100. If you want to send 1,000, go ahead. Just go to PayPal. Go to the search tab and put elpizzo@gmail.com. That's ELPIZZOE @gmail.com. You can also email me at elpizzo@gmail.com. ELPIZZOE @gmail.com. And let me know. In the email, you could let me know how you like my content. Let me know if you feel anything you feel I should work on. Anything you think I should work on. I take constructive criticism. If you want, you can even put it in the comment section. Shout out to China Brim, know what I'm saying? That's his slogan. I don't know him personally, but it's catchy, you know what I mean? Put it in the comment section. Let me know what's good, you know what I mean? I'm also on Venmo. You can send a donation there. Leon _ Henry _ 23. That's capital LEON _ capital HENRY _ the number 23. Send whatever you want. $1, $5, $10, $20, $25, $50, $100. If you want to send $1,000, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? I'll gladly accept. And I'm offering you the option to send donations because I feel I'm providing content. I'm giving my point of view on my top 5 of all time compared to Allen Iverson's top 5 of all time. Allen Iverson's top 5 of all time. And basically I'm doing that because I'm just showing how I could relate to AI on the court from a basketball point of view. You know what I'm saying? And why AI was my guy, pause, back from the mid 90s to up until now. I still rock with Allen Iverson, pause. He seemed like a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wrap this video up. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you like my video, don't forget to hit the like button, share button, subscribe. Know what I'm saying? Leon Henry 7715. Don't forget to subscribe. Know what I mean? That's like, hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to my page, subscribe to my channel. Know what I'm saying? And just leave comments. Know what I'm saying? Leave comments on the video. Let me know if you feeling my video. Pause. Know what I'm saying? Let me know if you up on game. Let me know your top 5. Let me know your top 5 of all time. Know what I'm saying? Put that in the comment section. Shout out to China Brim again. That's just saying. I don't know him personally, like I said. Or you could DM me on IG, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Instant message me on Facebook. Let me, if you don't want to leave it in the comment section, leave it in my DMs, pause, or my IM. Your top 5. Let me know if you can relate. Know what I'm saying? Word up. This, like I said, this Lee right here. Subscribe to my channel, Leon Henry 7715. You can leave a donation. Let me know what's really good. If you a basketball fan, you can let me know that too in the DMs, polls, or the IM, or the comment section. Know what I'm saying? Hopefully more videos to come. Know what I mean? I'm also, let me let y'all know this too. I'm also on all streaming platforms. L Busy, know what I'm saying? I got music on there. Hopefully more to come. I'm saying we working out here. We get into that. We trying to we just trying to do us, man. Pause, man. Know what I'm saying? We trying to do what we do, man. Know what I'm saying? I'm on all streaming platforms. Spotify. Follow me on Spotify. You can subscribe to me on YouTube Music, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Tidal, TikTok. You could go in the search tab and go to L Busy. You'll find my music on TikTok. All streaming platforms. I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna have a list of all the streaming platforms. I'm gonna have a list of all the streaming platforms. It's 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna close this video out. Much respect to AI. Much respect to Stephon Marbury. Much respect to the 96 rookie class. Much respect to the 03 rookie class. Much respect to the 84 rookie class. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to Jordan, Kobe, rest in peace. Rest in peace to his daughter Gianna and the other passengers that were on that helicopter. Much respect to Steph Curry. Much respect to Shaq. Much respect to Tim Duncan. And let me give a solid respect to LeBron. This is no disrespect to LeBron. I'm saying I'm still good with LeBron as a ball player. He nice, you know what I'm saying? He got the all-time scoring record. But let me say this though. I don't think he's a better player. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't think he's a more significant player than Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. Some may disagree, and that's your opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to LeBron at all, but if I gotta go with a top 5, I'm choosing Duncan over LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan. I'm choosing Tim Duncan over LeBron. But we're gonna close this out real quick. I'm saying this your boy Lee 100.